What's going on, fellas and females? It's SiNz here, and it is Saturday, which means it's time for me to bring you another episode of SiNzsational, the series where I show you replays of me doing particularly well in any of my tanks. I did actually mean to let you know in the first episode that I'll be looking to upload an episode of this every Saturday. Sometimes my weekends do get busy, so at the very latest it will be a Sunday or a Monday, depending on what I've got going on. But I am looking to bring this to you every Saturday. So, right here I am rolling out in my Centurion 7-1, and I can quite comfortably say that this is my favourite tank in the game. I'm on Siegfried line in counter battle, and I do like to get in this position right here. Because it allows for me to get hull down and use the turret armor of this tank to my advantage. I spot an IS-3 in the distance because I'm rocking coated optics. My first shot goes into his side armor and tracks him, allowing everybody else to shoot at him as well. His view range is pants, so he can't see me, and I'm still keeping him lit up for myself and my teammates, so you can see the shots going into him. Reloading, teammate bounces, my shot goes through, another teammate bounces, and then my teammate finishes him off. So that's one dangerous tank out of the way straight away. He's not top tier in this game. This is a tier 9 game, so I'm top tier. I'm moving up to support this Panther 2 here. I'm pretty sure he was engaging in E75, and he was. My first shot goes through the E75's lower glacis, and I don't take any fire in return, which is always what I'm looking for. I'm sitting on the corner of this building here because the rubble in front of me is protecting my lower glacis, or protecting my hull armor, and I think I'm only exposing my turret to him. My second shot there, it bounced off his lower glacis somehow. The E75's lower glacis coming up against this gun is no match. IS-8 comes around the corner. I stick a shot into his lower glacis as well. Another weak point, although the armor on that tank is questionable. The E75 shoots at me, but his shot bounces off my gun mantlet. I'm trying to get a hit on the tank through the gaps in the arches there, but nothing's happening, so I back up a little. VK 4502A pulls around the corner and I track him. As he comes around, our artillery hits him as well, so I get the assisted damage for that. Stick another shot into his side. He's not hitting me, but I can see a tank moving on my right, and it's the IS-8 again, so I'm going to need to hold him off. Again, I move up here, stick a shot into the side of the IS-8. Fair play to him. He gets one into me as well. Artillery is backing me up nice and good here. You see that spot that I hit on the IS-8 there? If you ever come across an IS-8 that's hull down, I've reliably penetrated that spot on several occasions, as I did once again there. So I was hull down because of the rubble that was in front of me, and he only managed to get one shot in. T-54 coming forward too, but I kind of clutched the shot there and it must have bounced off his upper plate. Even with 268mm of penetration, it bounced straight off him. So I was trying to see where that T-54 was going, but I was unsure, so I'm moving back up. Pretty sure the E75 is still there on the right, which he is. He doesn't notice me. I get one shot into his side and he goes down. The T-54 is still there, but the Jagdtiger 88 takes him out. The artillery then hits the Super Pershing, which I spotted, so I get the assisted damage for that. I'm trying to get a shot into the side of his turret there in the gap in the arches, but it just doesn't work out. His shot bounces off me. I have no idea how, because I was showing my hull. But my shot goes straight through the turret cheeks. So I'm playing through the gaps in the arches here. And the Super Pershing misses and hits the pole, or the pillar. I get another shot into his turret cheek. Artillery hit him just before that. Artillery hits him again. His shot, he's fired twice now to try and go through the arches, but both shots have hit the pillar, and his third does as well. Artillery just misses him, but I think it keeps him tracked with the splash damage, and I get to take him out. So really good support from artillery there. Props to all three of you who are in this game with me. You helped me out massively. Now I'm just moving to support my teammates. After all that commotion, there's only 4 tanks left on the enemy team. I spot 1375. He must have just seen me coming because now he's moving too. He just took out one of my teammates, but then artillery takes out one of theirs. And one of the things that I love about the Centurion is, okay, it doesn't have a massive top speed, but acceleration and its engine power is very good. See how I'm able to keep up with the 1375 as he's trying to outrun me around the building. My first shot derped. I don't really know where that went. I'm sure it was aimed at him. And I'll take him out as he gets a few into me. And that is the end of the game. So that was a very fast-paced game on Siegfried Line Encounter. Definitely a fun one. But now we're going to get into how much damage I did, how many kills I got, if I got much spotting or assisted damage. So while that loads, we'll check it out. I got myself 76,000 silver, 5,892 experience on a double. Ribbons as always, usual ribbons, you know what I'm saying. Let's check out the damage. So 5,886 damage there, just over 1,000 assisted damage, which isn't bad. I have had better games in this tank, a lot better games, but this one I felt with the pace of the game it was worth highlighting, and it's quite an interesting game, an exciting game. So, but you know, we'll move on to the next one. So this was a tier 7 game on Highway, which is one of the new maps introduced in update 1.6. For those of you who aren't familiar with this map, I am, because I've seen it on the PC version, and yeah, I kind of know what to do on this map when it loads up. It has been around on the PC version for a while, so that's why it's familiar to me, having watched other people play on this map. And I'm rolling out in the M4A3E8 Sherman, also known as the Easy 8. I love playing in this tank because it was one of the tanks that was used in the war. I love playing any tanks that were used in World War II on World of Tanks. It gives me a little bit more of a historical feeling when I'm playing in one of these tanks. I do have the Jumbo as well, and I share the same appreciation for it. The Jumbo obviously having more armor than the Easy 8, but the Easy 8 having more mobility than the Jumbo. So I'm moving up into the position over on the western side of the map here, and that's exactly where I would be if I was in my Comet and I spawned on that side. So fair play to the Comet for moving up to the correct position and getting a shot into me there. There's a 3001D in the distance, a 3001P on my right, and a scout over to the left as well, but I can't get shots on any of them right now. So I'm kind of umming and ahhing about what position to take, where to go. I get spotted going this way, but I think that was just the Comet. As he was cresting the hill there, he must have spotted me. But it may have been something in the distance, so I'm being quite cautious. Zigzagging a little, trying not to get hit by artillery. And our artillery hit the Comet there, because I get the spotted damage ribbon come up. And I get a shot into him as well as he crests the hill, which is nice. There was a ARL V39 over there somewhere. And there's a TOG 2 over in the distance. Not really sure what he's doing in a TOG 2 at the back of the map on this game, but you know, EU server. Get a shot into the V39 there, the ARL, and another one before his shot. His return shot whizzes past me. Not really sure what the Comet's doing here. I certainly wouldn't be doing this in my Comet. But I get 2 shots into him. Am I going to get a third? Yeah, I do. And I go for the 4th, but then the T25AT blows up his ammo rack. So a good shot to him. Now I didn't notice that the 3001P had come around the corner to try and get me. But I've got a lot of backup. I get 1 shot into him, and the tanks behind me take him out. Once again, the T25AT, so thank you for saving my ass. I spot the ARL V39 again. It's not the lowest of profile of tanks, but again, it's not the biggest. But you can get shots into that giant bulge on top. And artillery takes him out. I get hit by something there. Didn't see what it was because it wasn't spotted. So now I'm in a perilous position. I have 92 hit points left. Taking a risk there. 3001D probably could have one-shot me if he had got a shot away. Doesn't look as if he's fully upgraded, so he's still got the gun from... I think it's the gun from the Panzer IV, I believe. I'm backing up. Trying to get these guys in front of me. They can be the first line. And I'll hang back a bit and be their second line support. Got Fury over there on my right, so Operation? Don't know what I'm on about. I mean, Commander War Daddy and the crew are backing me up on this one. So I'm feeling quite safe. Because, you know, the Fury tank doesn't get killed by a TOG-2 in the film, so obviously it can't happen in this game. There was a Hellcat spotted over there. I managed to take out the 3001D as he was trying to retreat. Spot the TOG in the distance and I get a shot into him. If I could take out his full health pool, that would be awesome. Largest health pool at tier 6. And having all that damage under my name would be very nice for this game. So I think our Hellcat lights their Hellcat up, but our Hellcat isn't fully upgraded. And their Hellcat is. So he has the dangerous 90mm gun. TOG-2 can't see me. He's got his whole broadside to me. I say broadside because it's a land battleship and not a tank. Third shot was unlucky to bounce there. His return shot luckily goes into the ground and doesn't take me out. That 17-pounder gun is... accuracy is not too bad, but the penetration is very good for its tier. So, I'm still lucky to be alive here. It's a very close game, actually. Looking at the scores, it's 8 to our team and 7 to theirs. Take a shot on the move, and even with a vertical stabilizer, it just grazes past the TOG and doesn't actually hit him. Not sure what hit the Hellcat there, but he's on fire now. And, oh, it was the T-25AT that set him on fire. And he eventually burnt to his death. So I'll take out the TOG's gun, which is nice. Shooting at a range of about 410 to 420 meters, depending on how far forward or how far back he goes. And this kind of range for my gun isn't all that good either. This gun is great, but outside of, say, a 400 meter view range or 400 meter combat range, it's not really the most accurate of guns. The M1A2 gun, but it's a great gun. The rate of fire is just amazing. Hellcat gets tracked. Of course, I only damage his tracks with the shot after that. You know, paper thin armor, and I only damage his tracks. Okay then. I'm trying to get a shot on him, but he's moving at full speed, and I get it. Nice. Hitting a Hellcat at full speed is not an easy task, especially with a gun that isn't all that accurate at long range. But my commander obviously communicated well with my gunner there, and he did his thing. So yeah, good shit. Now, we have a T-25AT, T-25-2, and our artillery back at base. I've got the Hellcat up ahead of me, but he's on perilously low health as well. And either of us are going to get one shot by the TOG if we move up. And I'm spotted again, so I need to back off. I'm not sure what that was. I'm not sure if I find out what that was, whether that was the TOG or whether that was something else. Fury wants me to follow him, but we're both one shots, and there's both tanks. There's tanks over there that have a very good rate of fire. I was zigzagging to avoid artillery fire, and you hear it whiz past me and hit the ground. So I was able to dodge the artillery there. The T-25AT is moving up under the bridge, or across the open. And I noticed that there's an M6 that's just popped up. You saw in the combat messages that he just killed somebody, and it was our artillery. So that's made the game even. It's now a 10-10 game. Fury wanted me to follow him over the other way, but I said negative. I need to go and back up the T-25 too. In fact, I probably didn't need to go and back this guy up. But, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So I load a premium round because I want this to reset the cap. I want it to definitely penetrate, or at the very least, track the M6 to stop the cap. I'm moving up on him here, but they also have a T25-2 over here as well. But he is on very low health. I reset the cap on the M6. The M6 backs up and gives me a shot on the T25-2. And back to the garage, my friend. See you later. So I'll swap back to normal AP rounds because I know I don't really need ACPR rounds to penetrate the M6 in the side armor. It's now 12-11 to us, 13-11 to us. But it's still a very close game. You wait until the end. It gets even closer. So I'll shoot at the M6 on the move there. Go straight through his side armor, which is very flat. Although, I bounce off it there because, you know, reasons. I've got the speed to get around him, get a shot into him, and then the T25-2 takes him out. So, they only have a Black Prince left on their team now. And he's currently being spotted by either the heavy tank or the tank destroyer down there. He's got himself in a pretty bad position. He's in a Black Prince in the middle of an open field. And with the mobility of that thing, he's probably not going to get out of this situation alive. But we shall see what unfolds shortly. So we've got an IS over there. The T25-2 as well is behind me, and I think he's coming with us. And the T25-AT is also over here. So I don't really have any shots at the Black Prince. He's moving back up the hill. None of us are managing to hit him. I'm not really sure why the IS goes for the ram there. Because, you know, pretty sure the Black Prince weighs more than an IS. And, yeah, the IS gets taken out by the Black Prince. So now it is down to just us three versus him. And it's looking like one of those nervous situations. So I'm thinking, right, I'm on 92 HP. I can't go at him directly because I'm a one-shot. I need to take the long route and go around. I was actually thinking about capping here because I wasn't really sure what my teammates were doing. And after having a look around and seeing that the T25-AT had lost the majority of his HP, I thought, oh great, now I'm going to need to cap it out because the Black Prince isn't going to be fast enough to come up the hill and interrupt the cap. And now it's just me and the T25-2 left against him. So fair play to the Black Prince, he's taken out two of us. And we're going to see what unfolds. I'm going the long way around. I'm thinking whether I should cap or not. He spots, T25-2 spots the Black Prince again. I'm thinking, right, okay, I need to cap now. I'm on 3 kills. I've got 19 hits. If I can win this game, I'll be happy. The T25-2's armor is garbage, and he's going straight at the Black Prince. So I'm thinking, right, this is a loss. It's got to be a loss unless I cap. But miraculously, he bounces the Black Prince's first shot at him. Black Prince is still unaware of where I am, and then I have got juicy shots into his side and rear armor to back the T25-2 up. So I changed my mind on capping. I set the Black Prince alight, take off more of his health, and then the T25-2 takes him out for the win. That was a nervous end, but a very good game. Very, very good game. So, well played to the Black Prince for holding off well there against us. But it was not to be. So I got myself 43,000 silver, 5,412 experience on the double. That was a mastery badge, which is great. Confederate medal, defender medal for resetting the cap on the M6 and the T25-2. More ribbons. So just scrolling down to take a look at all the tanks that I either spotted or did damage to there. But now we'll open up the damage tab and see what I did. And as you can see, I did 2,777 damage. Got myself 3 kills and just under 1,000 assisted damage as well. But we will move on to the next game now. So yeah, the third and final game of this video. This was a tier 10 game on Himmelsdorf Night, and I'm platooned with Wolf and Commands, my friends, and we're gonna have a good game between us, that's for sure. The IS-7, yeah, I'm in an IS-7, which I absolutely love this map. It's a bit of a peekaboomer due to the inaccuracy of the gun. Any map where close quarters fighting can be held, this tank is just like, oh, I am Russian tank. I like this map very much. It make me drink vodka. But basically, yeah, I'm gonna move down the death road on the southern spawn over here, and I'm gonna get myself behind this little mound so I'm hold down. There's a Frenchie over there. Somehow that bounced even off his turret. You know, they don't have the strongest of turrets at all, but you know, IS-7 gun, so troll. I get a shot into the T-54E1's turret there. Again, not the strongest of turrets, so with this 130mm gun, it's just going to cut straight through it. The shot then goes through the 5100's turret, and that hits his ammo rack, but unfortunately it doesn't detonate, even though I do have Deadeye trained. I'm about to go for the same shot, but IS-7 gun so troll. Of course it bounces off the side. Of course it bounces off the side. Man, if you played with me regularly in this tank, you would hear me complain a lot. So I apologize to my platoon mates in advance. I'm gonna stop playing this thing. Nah, I ain't stop playing this thing. I love this tank, man. But yeah, there's no opposition down here for once. It seems the majority of their team has either gone over to the right-hand side or up the hill on the left-hand side. So I'm going to push through and take advantage and see what kind of damage I can inflict. I hit the 5100 there and track him, but he uses a repair kit to get out of my line of fire, which is very clever. He takes a shot at me, but my tracks eat it. I don't get any damage, which is perfect. He's backed off now, so I'm just going to move around this corner and successfully get a shot into the E5. Yep, successfully get a shot into the E5's machine gun turret on the top of his turret, which is a common weak spot on the top of that tank. So if you can only see the turret of an E5, be sure to aim at that. I'm moving up to get another shot on him here, and I get a shot into his weak side armor. There's a Conqueror coming over too, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't even noticed me until I start aiming at him now. He's only got the small gun, bless him, so he's not too much of a threat to me. Now Commands gets an ammo rack on the E5 there. I'm not sure if he damaged it before, but that was a nice ammo rack for 700 odd health. Conqueror's coming back. I've just got a shot at him. I clutched the shot with a Russian gun, and of course RNG goes, nope, nope, no, you cannot do that and get away with it. But I fully aim that one, and it goes into his side armor. He's pretty screwed really. If he stays where he is, he's gonna get killed, and if he comes back, he's gonna get killed. So poor old Conqueror. Not feeling sorry for him at all, because I'd like to get that kill. Move out on the E1. His shot eats, goes into my track, and I eat it. His second shot bounces off my frontal plate. His third shot goes into my spaced armor, and I finish him off. I was kind of unfortunate not to finish him off with my first shot, but somehow it bounced off his turret, which, as I said earlier, is very weak. But IS-7 gun, troll. There's an E50 over across the way. Of course, once again, I get a shot into his side armor, but what does it do? It just damages his track and doesn't do any damage, because, you know, that's what happens when you're in an IS-7. It was certainly, this is the case for what was happening for me in this game, but I do get rewarded, and you will see how. So the 5100s moved up round on the western side here. He doesn't suspect me to pop round. When he does, I put one shot into him and he goes down. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I just saw the artillery tracer go overhead there. And I was thinking about going to finish the arty off. But Wolf and Commands were saying, look, we need to go. We need to go to the bottom of the hill because their team have won the hill and they're pushing over now. So our flag is currently being threatened by the enemy team. So I take their advice wisely. And I'm heading back towards our flag to defend the base. The enemy team is winning 9-7. My mouse friend is eating all of their shots. Not taking any damage in return. Such is the life of a mouse. So I'm moving up here. I notice the IS-3 is in the cap. And I get a shot into the side of him, damaging his engine. So that resets the cap. The 215B shot a HE round at me there, and he only tracked me. So I'm still on full health. I think about shooting the Pershing. Oh, I did shoot the Pershing even, but, you know, once again, the shot hits him, only damages his track and doesn't damage him. But RNG, as it is, rewards me with a 920 ammo rack on the 215B. So thank you very much. That was beautiful. Now we've leveled the scores out. We've reset the cap. I can push up on this Pershing here. I get a shot into his side and it tracks him. His return shot bounces. I ram him for 120. Ram him for 8 damage, and then the T-54 behind me gets the kill. Kind of unfortunate not to get the kill there, but, you know, shit happens. Commands is on a fraction of his health, so I'm going to need to go around here and help him out with backing up our mouse friend. Although it doesn't seem to bother him, because he's just got another kill on the way there. And he just bounced around there as well. I swear, Commands is the luckiest player in a bat chat, man. Especially with that waffle game the other day. And look at this, look at this. Yeah, where did that go? That hit him. That genuinely hit him. But, you know, I just bounced off the rear of a Tiger 2 with the i7. Such is life. Now Commands is trying to go and find the artillery. He's at full speed right now. If anyone's going to get there first, it's going to be him. But I'm making my way over there just in case he gets shotgunned exactly like that. You know. Bat chat's moving at full speed are prime targets for artillery. I seem to have that same luck in my mediums. I can be moving at full speed at an artillery. You know, moving sideways so that I get out of his gun or his line of fire and his arc, his gun arc. But you know, I still get hit and I still get killed. So Commands, I know that feel, bro, for real. Anyway, T-54 is probably going to kill the artillery now, but I'm moving up with him just in case he gets shotgunned as well. He gets a shot in. The GWE 100 takes a shot and missed. And I get the kill on him, which was sweet. So, back to the garage, artillery. See you later. That was a good game. I do love Himmelsdorf when I'm in a heavy tank. Especially the i7 and the U100. But we're going to take a look at the damage now and see how much I did. Managed to get myself 108,000 credits, or silver even. 5,876 experience on a double. Did get the mastery badge for my i7 there. That was the first time that I did get it. We got the crucial contribution as well. I got the sniper medal despite all of the shit shots that I took. And got the Confederate medal as well. So just under 7,000 damage done. 4 kills for me. Commands did get a Radley's medal there on 5,194 damage, so props to him. Shame he couldn't get 9 kills there on the artillery. That really would have rounded his game off nicely. But it was a good game for all of us. Wolf didn't really do too much damage, but he ate a lot of damage, so he was doing the mouse's job. But yeah, it's time for the bonus clip. which you are about to see one of the funniest shots that I've ever taken. I'll finish off the Borsig there while I'm in my IS-6. And in the last match I was saying about the IS-7's Russian gun. You watch what you this will literally never happen. But when it does, Hadouken! Oh my goodness. That is how it's done. And I still cannot get over that. That was just insane. Like, whew. Man, I don't know how that shit happened. But that is the end of the video for today, guys. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up and share with a friend, because it helps massively. And I will most definitely catch you next time. But till then, peace out.